Lollapalooza took over Grant Park during the weekend, featuring performances from Megan Thee Stallion, Chappelle Roan, and Kesha. Leading up to the festival, famed hot dog stand Wiener Circle hosted a giveaway for tickets to Roan's Lolla after show. During the giveaway, drag queens served food to guests while performing Roan's hit singles. Speaking of the women of Lolla, Kesha performed her set with the real butcher knife as the prop one had went missing. In a tweet following her performance, she wrote, quote, "Apparently the prop knife went missing and they replaced it with a real butcher knife, and I didn't know till now," end quote. As Kesha sported a real knife on stage and Wiener Circle gave away tickets to Roan's after show, Mayor Brandon Johnson can be seen watching Megan Thee Stallion's set, in a full suit nonetheless. Not only did Johnson attend the Houston Hottie set, Chicago Sky's Andrew Reese surprised the his rapper on stage. Unions representing the 14,000 Disneyland workers voted to ratify a new 3-year contract with Disney. According to Deadline, key provisions of the new agreements include the biggest wage increase ever, longevity increases for senior cast members, as well as new premiums for these cast members, amongst other things. The company said, quote, "We are pleased that our cast members approved the new agreements, which demonstrate how much we value them and our profound commitment to their overall well-being," end quote. Ellie Gonzalez, a custodian at Disney California Adventure and Disney Workers Rising Bargaining Committee chair, said, quote, "Today's vote is a historic win for cast members who stood strong against corporate power and remained united in the face of unlawful actions by the company," end quote. Netflix's former senior manager of risk management sues the streaming service on grounds of sexual harassment, discrimination, retaliatory termination, amongst other allegations. Jessica Combs filed a 10-claims complaint against Netflix in Los Angeles Superior Court, which read, quote, "Combs alleged that the real reason for her termination was retaliation for her outspokenness and multiple complaints regarding the oppressive, sexually driven curiosity of Netflix," end quote. Combs worked at the streaming giant from May 2017 until December 2021. And not only does the suit highlight the alleged sexually promoted environment, it highlighted the streaming giant's response to Combs' stance on the COVID-19 vaccine. Combs allegedly requested Netflix to allow her to submit a negative COVID-19 result in place of vaccination, as her religious opt-out request was denied. Netflix would not allow Combs to submit the negative test result in place of the vaccination. The complaint highlights the severance package offered to Combs following her termination. The termination letter offered Combs 4 months of severance pay as long as she dropped the allegations. The complaint alleges that Netflix, quote, "denied Combs' application for unemployment benefits since she would not sign the severance package agreement," end quote. She alleges that the denial demonstrates Netflix's intentional and malicious nature, especially dealing with employees who challenge the streaming giant. Netflix has not publicly responded to the suit as of the recording of this video. Tory Lanez legal team is looking for a new trial surrounding the shooting of fellow rapper Megan Thee Stallion. The push for a new trial stems from the affidavit submitted by Jaquan Smith, who was the driver on the fateful night. According to the affidavit, Smith alleged that he saw the Houston Hottie's former friend, Kelsey Harris, holding a gun during a fight between the pair. Smith did not see who fired the gun, and he noted that Lanez tried to disarm Harris. In the affidavit, Smith alleged that he wanted to present this evidence in court, but the district attorney didn't call him back due to scheduling issues. California prosecutors pushed back against that claim, saying that Lanez's former attorney chose not to call Smith to the stand. Lanez was found guilty of assault with a semi-automatic firearm, illegal possession of a firearm, and negligent discharge of a gun. In 2023, he was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Cardi B filed for divorce from longtime husband Offset after 6 years of marriage. A source close to the Bodak Yellow rapper confirmed the news to People magazine. According to the source, the filing had nothing to do with cheating rumors. Recently, Offset was in hot water as he was seen with his ex-girlfriend, who was 7 months pregnant at the time. The Migos rapper denied the rumors during an Instagram live session.
Shorty? Hey, about Shorty.
The woman in question was Pretty Reds, who later took to social media to deny the rumors as well. She said, quote, "It's completely crazy that I even have to do this. Please, if not for me, please respect my late husband," end quote. Pretty Reds' husband, King Rocky, tragically died in June. A day after she filed for divorce, Cardi B announced her pregnancy via Instagram. In the caption, she wrote, quote, "With every ending comes a new beginning. I am so grateful to have shared this season with you," end quote. Speaking of divorce news, Josh Hall breaks his silence on his divorce from HGTV star Christina Hall. In a recent Instagram post, the realtor said, quote, "I prefer privacy, especially during something as life-changing as a divorce I did not ask for. We are real human. This is our life, and I'm not here to entertain people I don't know with my private matters," end quote. Not only did he make such a proclamation on social media, a source close to him told Page Six about the alleged millions that Christina offered him in the divorce. According to the source, negotiations haven't even started yet, so Christina hasn't made any offers to her estranged husband. The source told Page Six, quote, "If Christina is truly offering him millions, she can send it in writing through her lawyer," end quote. However, a source close to Christina said differently, as they claimed she offered him a 7-figure settlement via lawyers and he declined it. That insider claimed that Josh said the offer was too low. A source close to Josh told Page Six that he's sad the marriage is coming to an end, though he is, quote, "excited to move forward," end quote. They added that Josh didn't enjoy being in the spotlight and never wanted to be famous. According to Page Six, the source close to Christina allegedly scoffed at the sentiment, noting that Josh allegedly hired a publicist and is not making the situation easy. Last month, Josh initiated the divorce proceedings after 3 years of marriage, noting the date of separation as July 8th. He asked for alimony as well as for termination of the court's ability to award Christina any financial support. Josh wants the court to divide their assets based on what they each owned before they walked down the aisle in October 2021. Twitch streamer Kai Cenat broke down in tears due to allegations against his cameraman. Cenat's cameraman allegedly sexted a 17-year-old girl after he was made aware of her age. During a Twitch stream, Cenat not only breaks down about the situation, he disassociates himself from the cameraman. Cenat noted that the victim, who's now 19, reached out to him and his team with evidence of the exchange. Cenat said, quote, "It's confirmed. All that shit is confirmed, and I'm just sick and tired of having to do like this," end quote. He later said, quote, "Anything that's below the age of consent, you're not supposed to talk to them. It's not cool, it's just not right to do," end quote. According to the victim, the flirtatious exchange happened from December 2021 until February or March 2022. The cameraman messaged the victim on social media, writing that he wanted to get to know her. At that point, the victim told the cameraman that she was only 17. The revelation did not stop the cameraman as he continued to communicate with her. Screenshots showed the cameraman repeatedly telling the victim how much he wanted to have sex with her. He even went out of his way to send graphic videos of himself. Out of respect for the victim's privacy, Cenat did not reveal her identity. It's unclear whether or not any legal action has been taken. As development of the Camden Quarter continues, the team behind it aims to create a neighborhood that centers the film and television sector. In an exclusive interview with Deadline, U Capital's co-founder and managing partner Lloyd Lee details the vision behind Camden Quarter. U Capital serves as the real estate investment firm with plans for the film and television sector in London. Kentish Town, situated in the London borough of Camden, sits in the middle of the English capital. It has fast links to major London airports and has a decent rail and underground network. Lee said most studios are on the outer perimeter, whereas we're almost center of it. The industry told us that's very powerful, end quote. Camden Quarter isn't the only project from U Capital, as it's the brain behind the redevelopment of Seville Theatre. The master plan for Camden Quarter details up to 12 sound stages for the first phase. These sound stages will sit in close proximity of public spaces, allowing for people to feel part of the action. Not only does the project aim to include the public, it also aims to have related businesses clustered to the area. Lee notes that, quote, "It's just a properly done campus with the right numbers," end quote.